What's up, guys? Dramatello here, and today I'll be talking with you about one of the most important things that I wish I knew back when I was, between the age of 20 to 30. Honestly, I always said that between the age of 20 to 30, these are the best times to push yourself and to really invest in your dreams and try to accomplish them. This doesn't have to be music, by the way, right? Like, if you guys are not even into music, maybe it'll still speak to you just because you want to accomplish something in this life. And I really think that between the age of 20 to 30, it is the best time. I'm not saying that after the age of 30 it's impossible or anything, but it's definitely much harder, especially when you're married and when you have kids. So this video is going to be about things that I wish I knew 5 years ago, 7 years ago, back when I was between the age of 20 to 30. The first thing I would like to talk with you guys about is how precious time is. I feel like pretty much at the age of 30, you really understand how time really flies. And I don't have another way to put it, but basically, you need to understand that if you really want great things to happen in your life, you're gonna have to really work hard. And that would probably mean giving up a lot of things. But back in the days, I thought that I've given up enough. I mean, hey, like I remember right after the army, which is around the age of 21, usually everybody went to America and tried to, do these trips, these crazy trips, and they would invest a lot of money in it. I didn't do any of those. I basically put all my money into the studio, and in my mind I was like, okay, like here I am, like look at me, I am giving up stuff to accomplish my dreams. But man, I was so wrong, because that's like one of the base things you want to give up, which is money. That's not really a factor. Like, if you want to really invest in this, you're gonna really have to give up things like time or fun, games. These are things you don't really want to give up because it's like fun, right? I mean, I remember I had one of my biggest addictions to MMORPG games. I was crazy about it. All of those games I played, Diablo, World of Warcraft, I would go crazy with these games, man. And honestly, looking back, I think I would do way better if I would just put that time into music. Because here's another thing. Usually music artists, they want to give up their 9-to-5 job for them to do music 24/7, right? But here's the thing though. In order for you to really make it happen, you're gonna have to make music your 9-to-5 job. So here's what I'm saying. If all you do is release one single every month and you think that's pretty much it, maybe you do a little promotion stuff, you send the song to a bunch of people, and then you get bummed down because you're like, oh man, the single didn't work out as I wanted to, it didn't got advertised well, I don't know what happened. And then you start to work on a different single. If that's all you do, that's nothing. Man, like, things are really starting to happen to me right now at the age of 34, only when I realize what does hard work mean. Hard work means, man, like it means like every day you upload something. Now, I don't know, maybe some of you are not into like selling beats, for example, but I have made it pretty much mandatory for me to upload to YouTube something every day. So my schedule, for example, is basically a beat every day. So I release a beat every day. And then I have one single that I release every single week. And after all that, I'm also uploading this vlog every week. So one vlog every week, one single every week, and a beat every day. A new beat every day to sell. Only when I started doing these things constantly, daily, that's when I started to see some kind of progression. Before, it was like really like slow down. And that's why I don't really understand why a lot of artists, they say like, man, like don't do too much music. Like if you release too many songs, you're gonna get worn out and you're not gonna wanna do it anymore, or you're gonna, your songs are not gonna be the same, or you won't have enough time to advertise a song. But here's the thing, right? Now that you have things like TikTok, where it's like basically a roulette, that you don't know who's gonna be picked And hey, a song of yours can blow up instantly and you won't even know it, just because you had like a good whatever beat, or it could fit into a 15 seconds or a 60 seconds video, and some really high level influencer on TikTok picks up your song and makes a video out of it. You go ballistic, man. Like that could really lift you up. But think about it this way, right? If another artist releases a song every 2 months and I release a song every week, guess who shot more shots and who has bigger chance to hit the jackpot? Think about it. I have way better chance because I'm releasing more songs. And I know you really think that, man, like if I release a song every week, it's not going to be the same as like a song that I'll really work on for a month or for 2 months. But listen, whatever it is that you think that is impossible, it's pretty much possible. I never thought that I could make a song every week. And I did that. And for example, one of my songs, Bella Porch, that was a song that really got successful. And it has more than 3,000 videos. Like, I believe it's 3,600 or something videos that were made on TikTok. Organically, I gathered like 20,000 views on that video. And this was all organic. I didn't invest money in it. I didn't push it anywhere. I didn't even send the song to anyone. I didn't even think anything about that song, honestly. I just thought it was a cool way to do a trending song, and it worked out. I mean, I haven't had a huge, like, crazy success with any of those songs, but at least I'm seeing some kind of progression. At least something happens. Between the age of 20-30, I was absolutely certain that I am working hard, man. Releasing a song every 2 months, every month. I'm good, man. That was stupid. That was absolutely stupid. And if I can recommend you one thing, it would be to really take it very, very seriously and to really, really invest in this thing and absolutely try to upload something every day. It doesn't have to be beats, by the way. I mean, hell, like it could be like, I don't know, it could be like videos every day, maybe on TikTok, maybe on Instagram, or just do something, but make it a job. Literally make your music career a job. Even if it doesn't pay yet, still like give it the attention as if it is a job. And look, I'm doing all of that while I have a 9-to-5 job. I have a business to run. I have an app that I'm developing too. All of these things. And I have a family and kids. I have all those things and I can still do this. Trust me, if you're single and you sit at home, trust me, you can do this. You can put up like content every day and you can make this happen. Another thing I wish I knew back when I was a music producer was investing money in equipment is not as important as putting money on advertising. Now, I know that it's very, very tempting to buy all the plugins, to buy all the expensive equipment. Like, man, like I know it's crazy because you think that these things will take you to where you want to be. But the truth of the matter is that it's all about getting used to the equipment that you have. And that usually takes the same time as you would with any like high-end type of equipment. Let me give you an example. Back in the days, I bought a Dynaudio BM6As. That cost me like $2,000 to $3,000. I don't remember the exact price, but back like, I don't know, like 7 years ago to maybe 10 years ago, man, I was sure like these are super high-end monitors. I thought that once I put my ears and have my songs go through those speakers, go through those monitors, I knew how like my mixes are going to be absolutely amazing. Man, I was wrong. Took me years and years and years to understand that. Funny enough, exactly because they were so high-end, they are probably more fit to a high-end studio. So my room doesn't have a good acoustics, so those monitors were never good for me to begin with. What basically I ended up with was my V-Moda headphones together with Reference 4 by Sonarworks, and it works magic. And my mixes sound way better. My mastering, all my sound way better. So that's when I realized, holy shit, like I don't need that high-end equipment. This is not mandatory. I don't have to have that. And let me tell you a story. I remember I had a pretty successful trending song that is called Google Translate. And that song started to really hyped up. And that was the money time for me to push it and put money on it. And I stopped because I was like, you know what? I don't have enough money. Like, how would I do this? But really, when you think about it, if I would have taken that money that I've invested in those monitors, for example, or in whatever high-end studio equipment that I've invested in and put it in that song, maybe I'd be in a different place. Because that's what you need to understand. Your money has much more value into things that are really can really push your songs into places, into whatever, into ads and Facebook ads and Instagram ads. That money could really benefit you way better than if you put that money on some super high-end microphone, for example. I know that's quality, but listen, you can really get along with a very simple, very cheap condenser mic, and you're gonna be good. Trust me, a lot of hit singles were made with such low quality equipment you won't even believe. So don't go out and just put all your money on those things and those equipments. Just take your time, buy anything that you really need, read reviews, and just buy things that are not as expensive, but they can really benefit you and give you a quality that allows you to make music. That's all you need for now. Another thing that I wish I knew back when I was between the ages of 20 to 30, or basically when I was single, was to also invest in experience in other countries. I think that, yes, if you don't have enough money to go abroad or to go to trips and stuff like that, by all means, this is not mandatory, but I definitely think that going out to, for example, Amsterdam Dance Event or just events in other countries that maybe can benefit you or put you in a different mood or help you out to meet different people from different countries, that could really help you out, because basically what you're doing is you're gathering information. So that information can help you out to understand, okay, I was in I was in Atlanta in USA, and this and that worked for me, and now I'm back in my country, so now, okay, let's try something else, and you can maybe fly somewhere else. Basically work with people, try to contact them, try to contact studios, work with people, literally sit with them, try to find ways to contact people and start a collaboration where you actually sit with each other and you can feed each other with information, and you learn from them and they learn from you. Don't wait out until you're after the age of 30 and maybe you have other things and responsibilities, and that's when you cannot go abroad anymore as much as you want to. You will find it very difficult to go to some other country or develop somewhere else. Everything is going to become really digital, and it's going to be way harder. It's not impossible, but again, it's going to be way harder, trust me. So definitely try to find a way to maybe put some money on the side or something for you to fly somewhere to get more information and meet more people. That will definitely help you out in the future. So guys, I hope you liked this video. If you have any more questions, please ask below. If I remember something else that I think that is important, maybe I'll do a part 2 video. But for now, please subscribe to my channel. It helps a lot, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.